Hey everyone, Bear here from TGS with another Hell Let Loose live stream. Today we are checking out Update 18, the Stalingrad refresh, for number 181 overall for this game on the channel. So yeah, we have a lot of streams of this game, been playing it for years, every week, and we're continuing that trend. Skipped last week, but we're back at it again this week. Battlefield 6 just came out and I felt like swapping it up, so we did. And I tried to play, but we couldn't get a good server. We joined and there was 5 minutes left. We just burned so much time. I just switched over to Battlefield 6. This week, knock on wood, hopefully goes smoother. We're just going to try and chill in Stalingrad for the whole stream, check out the refresh. Maybe witness it from both sides of the war. And yeah, it's the dealio. So I'm going to go ahead and get through an intro and we'll get into it. Schedule going up directly from our Discord. You can see here, I held a bunch of streams this week. And you'll notice that the schedule has changed. Previously, used to have our main slots Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, CS2, and a bi-weekly or once-a-month Thursdays. Then it would have been Battlefield 6 Warzone, a flex on Fridays, and Hell Loose Insurgency and a trucking sim on Saturdays, nothing Sunday. But now we do co-op Monday, main slots Tuesday and Wednesday, CS2 plus a bi-weekly or monthly on Thursdays. Fridays will now be Hell Loose Insurgency, and then a bi-weekly or monthly or flex, whatever we do. Saturdays will be Battlefield 6 Warzone and the trucking sim, and Sundays nothing. So yeah, Hella Loose on this channel was on Saturdays for probably a year or two at this point, but I decided to move them to Fridays, and that's just I just wanted some change, and that's what we're doing. So we're playing it today. Feels weird to play it on a Friday, but still a fitting day. I enjoy playing it, so I want it to be Friday or Saturday. So Friday's the next best step to Saturday. And yeah, we'll do 1:30 to 3:30 on this. Insurgency will be on around 4. We'll do 4 to 6. Don't want to give too much flexibility. I can if I need to, but I'd rather not. Got some dinner plans later and stuff. And yeah, and tonight we'll do Ground Branch around 10:30. Tomorrow, obviously Battlefield 6 Warzone ATS, nothing Sunday. As for the game, I usually hop in a server and chill there, but today it'll be a little bit different. We're going to try and get in the Stalingrad server. We'll stay there as long as it's Stalingrad. When it changes, we're going to leave and find another Stalingrad server. Next week we'll go back to our normal, just play whatever maps we get, but I want to check out this update thoroughly today. Obviously you can see they changed the background and all that stuff. Like, sub, link, subscription, check it all out. Moving on from there to random chat. It's Friday, so streaming all afternoon, making homemade veal Milanese later. Collector Vaults want to do some painting. I'm more of a movie guy, but yeah. Figured I'll try painting something. I don't know what the heck I'm going to paint, but we'll figure that out later. Could be, whatever it could be. That I'll have to figure out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I'm watching the Big Red One, so I guess Hell Loose vibing World War II movie. And my current goal for the game is to get to rank 125. And lastly, you can pull up the gaming stats. If you heard me type in there, I won't lie. I was slacking, forgot to pull up I did the whole prep, I just forgot to pull up the KD analysis on Gemini. You can see here that, well, you can't see, but most recent performance was the week of the 29th, so October 4th, 1.36, playing AT alone for number 80. Best of 2025 was a 7.5 KD, playing Armor 173, and best ever was a 10.0 124, which was mixed between, I believe, AT and Armor. So Armor helps get my best KDs I've gotten. I haven't tried doing an Arty stream yet. I don't know when I'll have the patience to do one. But I'll make a note that someday, maybe I'll consider doing an Arty stream, just see how many people we can rack up in a single session. Call like seeing how many kills we get as Arty. 2 hours or something. Be torture in a way, because 2 hours are already just going to get old real quick, but it'll help if I have someone join me who's willing to help me out. I can load for them, they can load for me, kind of swap it around. But yeah, everything looks good. Let me just make sure. Alright, so fish, go to filter. So official, so community. Data set. Stalingrad, confirm. Okay, we're joining. And we got in. Here we go. I don't know how far in the match they're in. I'm hoping not very far. We can actually get some battle in on the new refresh here, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I did 3 unboxing videos today. They'll drop on the channel. Little Nightmares 3, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, and Call of Duty World at War. I bought a collector edition online. That was pretty cool. . Got a recon team. I don't know what I feel like playing. Do we try and play AT? Do we try and just hop in a tank? Try joining someone as a sniper? Note, I cannot control people say it is public lobbies. We are in a Czech server. I don't know. Bro, put an outpost down here. We're not going there. No vehicles. Anywhere. I'm gonna go back here. I kind of want to like I want to see the map. The people might hate on me a little bit. Now, I have like 400 or 500 hours on this game. All right, so you know this and that, but in a quiet squad, they're doing their own thing. May call me out, I'll be like, "What the hell are you doing over there?" But I want to check. I'm gonna say, I'll honestly just say I'm checking out the map. You can see here. I feel like, is it just me or is it like more color to it? Look at this. I like this rework. There's a lot of open land though, if you notice. Like a lot of open land. Means players are going to be funneled into specific spots to cross the map. Look at all this open land right here. Server's a little bit dodgy, but we are at God knows what ping here. 140 ping, but other people, see some people like 200 ping. All the people from like the US like me who want to play Stalingrad, but there's no server in the US hosting it for some reason. If I had a server and a new map came out, I would just, you know, update it to be a 24/7 rotation of that map. Different modes each time. People want to play the new stuff, you know what I mean? I really like how this map looks. I think they did a great job with the rework for what I'm seeing so far. Stream freeze. Let me just make sure. Why'd it look like it froze for a second there? Keep an eye on it. The stutters, that is not me again, that's the server, for sure. Again, we did join a server halfway across the world. Love how it warns you, it's like, oh, the ping will be like 96, you get it in 150. Like, it's such a drastic difference. What I gotta do is I gotta wrap behind train stations. So probably cross the tracks up this way. If we want to attack their armor and vehicles from the rear, we gotta work our way around. But it also allows me to see more of the map. Are these trolleys new? Look at this. Map's sweet. I always liked this map before the rework. I think I like it better after the rework. Maybe you know, I haven't seen all the way back here or nothing, so I don't know what that looks like. Why is this guy down here, bro? He needs to be up here. He should be. He's spawn camping instead of, you know, taking on Arty. You take down Arty, it's technically spawn camping, but it's legal gameplay, especially if you're Recon. Recon doesn't do it. Sometimes I go back solo and just shut down Arty myself. I've done it in go deep behind enemy lines as 18 stuff. Have commanders dropping me supplies or ammo so I could get more rockets and stuff. Those were some cool sessions because they realized my what I was up to was only positive. Some people just get mad at you for lone wolfing out here. 400, 500 hours, you know, I get it. Teamwork is key in a lot of spots. but one person out of 50 most likely is not going to change the war. It can, don't get me wrong, but likely not. It's rare that a match is going to be so set on one person. I think I should get up that hill. Yeah, see how they reworked the train yard? It's basically as if we joined that German server with nobody in it so we could explore, but we're actually in a server full of people, so we do gotta be ready for combat. Especially as we push back this way. Panzer IV. Fortunately, I don't know what they're saying. Also notice they renamed some of these. I don't remember some of these names. Here's the view from up the hill. Look at that. Look at that train yard, bro. It's so different. I don't think it was ever this full. They added way more cover. The train yard. Look at it back here. It's still just destroyed back here. Isn't surprising. That was weird. I heard bricks crumbling or something. I almost thought a person was following me around. This building. By the way, I hope everyone's having a good day, good week, good life while you're at it. If you enjoy the stream, greatly appreciate if you like and sub, help us out. Woo, look at this, bro. Look at that glow. They really, they didn't just up. I wonder if that applies to all the maps, like the color, the graphical enhancement. Definitely different. I didn't touch any of my settings. Just, it's more vivid. It looks like they, did a good job with updating it. They're on heavy defense back there. I'm doing a mixture of Lone Wolf AT out here, but also checking out the update. I don't know why it's giving me hints. Like game should realize that I have like 450 hours on Hella Lose. 180 streams at 2 a pop. It's at least 360 hours, and most of the time, or a lot of times, I easily went 30 to 60 minutes over. Sometimes even more than that, so. My assumption is I have like 450, give or take, hours on Hella Lose. Maybe even 500 by now, somewhere in there. Enjoying the views. My first time fully exploring this map. But now let's try to get in the fight. Our guys are just stuck defending. They're doing a really bad job at defending. I'm not going to make the difference of winning that defense or not. Our team as a collective is just failing to hold the brewery. So in reality, whether I'm there or not, someone gets pissed at me, won't make a fucking difference. Let's just be realistic. But I will go help them out. I think we've seen enough of the map. I think we're beyond the exploring phase at this point. Get rid of these supplies. See, we did something back here. We just like explored the map all the way across here and down here. We're gonna play this map all day, so anything we didn't see, we'll see later, but I just wanted to kind of see it. I give the rework 2 thumbs up. From what I'm seeing visually, 2 thumbs up. The server is a little bit crappy. Again, our ping is like 148 right now, 150 because I joined a server. Joined the server on purpose because it was on Stalingrad. Dude, nobody's on Grund. Oh my god, what kind of server did we join, bro? Why is nobody on defense? Not one fucking soul's back there, and they're already capping it. Oh my god, dude. Oh, did he spawn in, or was he just sitting there having a fap? Because what the fuck was he doing back there, bro? This is also interesting, this new KIA screen. Why does it deploy so long, bro? Yeah, like that 35-second delay spawn in to try and help on defense. What about this one? Is there a better delay? Yeah, we found that HQ, not HQ, that Gary somewhere right out here. Let's go back. We're gonna lose. I'll take that death. I got to see all of this. For the most part. Still gotta see like all the way back here. This guy's fucking spawn camping. He's a sniper, so I get it, but he should be at the mid spawn. Holy shit. Ah! Ah! Medic! How we not have any medics? And we wonder why our team got fucking absolutely just devastated. I might as well just lay here. There's no point in fucking taking another death. We lost the match anyway. Were they just camping it, waiting? I didn't see an indicator on it saying they were that close. Alright, what happened to the score thing? It's over. What a terrible match. We joined. The match was pretty fresh when we joined. We just literally lost the entire war in like 15 minutes. The fuck, man. I went 0-1 because that bitch ass I shot, he didn't, he laid there like I did. So he didn't go to the sky. So unfortunately, I don't get the kill. How do you see the vote map? Like, oh, what did I say? I don't know the language. L400 Purple Heart, Omaha, Kharkov. I'm gonna say none. I'm gonna leave. I'm trying to stay on that map. Even if we have to go to an empty server and just explore it a bit more for a little bit until we find another server, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Ah, we got two dead servers. Got the Polski server and the South America server. I should be leaving. Garrison Whiskey's just offline? The fuck? Why are servers just offline? They shut it down during the day? During weak hours to save money? Should vanish off the list. It keeps showing up though. Sadly, hard to find a Stalingrad match, but there it goes. Alright, so let's go. Oh god. Let's just go explore. Of course. Hellos has a thing where you leave a server and then you try to join one. It's terrible. I just want part of today is to see the map, but I actually want to play some fights. But obviously, it wasn't meant to be, so let's just go explore a little bit. God, we're in a polar server with people from like China or something. I'm confused. Let's grab a truck. Can't read any of this. Oh, here we go. It's right here in English. Alright, so is it gonna kill me if I want to explore the map? There's only 2 people in here. I would hope it wouldn't kill us. I don't know what they're doing. Bro's just... I don't know if he's just making points, or he's trying to fill the server up and he's just here doing stuff. There's enough time to go a little bit of exploring, so I'm gonna head out. I've yet to drive on the new version of the map, so. Wish I had headlights. Alright. Let me do some for the stream quality. Video. Oh god, it's already tremendously high. 125%. Darker it is, the crappier it looks on stream. Just how it goes for like any game you stream. Especially 1080-60, they limit the upload rate to 6 to 9 Mbps, but it should be like 15 to 18. It should let me upload 25 if I want. But when I do, I just get warnings from YouTube that it's too high. They start whining about it, so. Got the Zane, AK McMaster. Talking about insurance fraud. What is that, a game or something? Insurance fraud simulator. Just like purposely throw yourself down the stairs at the mall or something. Try to see how much money you get. Right now I'm just exploring. We were in a server that was fighting, but our team got absolutely devastated even though there was an hour plus left in the match. We'll check for a server in a bit. Let's just, let's try and see. I don't know. Just don't pass the third sector. I don't know if it's going to instantly kill me or what. This server we will not count on KD for the day because it's 3 people in it. Yeah, Insurgency Sandstorm's next. As McMaster calls it, insurance fraud. Yeah, I'll be playing that next. Around 3:30. No, around 4, sorry. Around 4. This gets done at 3:30. Much rather be in like an active battle in a tank, you know, fighting it out or running AT on the front line or something. But, yeah. Server availability is kind of shit right now for this map, so we're just exploring. Checking it out. Bruh. Video games gotta learn that like a fence like that is, while it may damage my truck, it's not gonna stop it. On their full acceleration. I see McMaster's trying to join Insurgency. I'll hit you up when this stream's over, unless you're here lurking or something. Then you'll know, but I'll let you know when there's 30 minutes prior to start. Usually I give a little bit of flexibility. Halus, I'm not trying to get much flexibility today. We're making some grub later. Homemade chicken Milanese, some pasta. Then I'm gonna paint something. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna paint. Should paint something like World War II. To try and paint like a tank. Thankfully, unlike Squad, I can't flip it over. I never seen anyone actually truly flip over a vehicle in this game. I'll type in chat real quick. Oh yeah, can't I? Exploring the map, don't kill me for driving around. In case there's an admin on my team, our admin should be able to see the messages anyway. I'm hoping they don't kill me for driving back here. But we've explored the first. I joined an active match. We went like a C shape around, and then got killed after we located a Gary. And then by the time I got up again and shot someone, the match was over. So I didn't even get the kill, even though I shot the guy, because he was just laying there like I was. Then the match ended, and I joined this server. This guy said me too, so he's also just exploring the map. Like we're in an empty server where everyone's just checking out the it's gonna blast me, just immediately just get lit up. Oh god, man, he ain't gonna give me no back shots, boy. I feel like this looks a lot like the same. I feel like a lot of the changes happened on the other side. Is it me or is it more dense? It may just be me, but I feel like it's more dense back here. more cover. Thought there was more open space for the update. Well, never mind, there's open space right here. There's just section on. I feel like the colors also got more vivid, which I like. A little bit more non-realistic, but like the color looks good. We are playing a video game, so it doesn't need to be flawless. Where is my guy? He's all over here. He's exploring the map, but he's just chilling over there. We have an enemy on the other team. I don't know what he's up to. We can't talk to him. Yeah, this entire side of the map just feels more or less the same. Like, visually, driving down the entire map, there's like one spot that looks different with that big building, that's about it. The fuck am I even at? I don't even see myself. There I am. I'm gonna go drive up the train tracks so we can get a, cause that's the part that got heavily reworked. Hold on, what was that? Okay, it's just a blown up truck. Ah! We're like right on the line. Giving me PTSD from yesterday's squad session where we like cross the line for like 5 seconds and it would just kill us. Jingle bell, jingle bell. That's way too early for that shit. Alright, let's go right. I'm gonna go find this guy. We're gonna go left, go up the train tracks, and then merge over there. Like this area here and this area here, I feel like the most changes happen. I could be wrong, but legit feels that way. The train track are so much more full, especially up north. I just feel there's more train. I could be wrong once again, but I didn't play this map every single week, but we played it plenty. It all just feels different. I mean, they did rework it. It's a refresh, so they overhauled a bunch of stuff. The tracks being one of them. Man, it's way too early. I'm not decorating for Christmas till like after Thanksgiving. For me, 1 month of decoration is enough. So I decorated for Halloween the Sunday after I got back from my vacation. Then I'm gonna take it down like the first or second week in November. Keep up the pumpkins and stuff because they fit Thanksgiving season. Then put that away and then decorate for Christmas like the first week in December. Take that down sometime after New Year's. We're in the objective right now. We're capping that shit, boy. Oh shit. Nobody on the other team. Alright, well. Let's go find these guys and see what the hell they're doing over here all alone in the server. And then we'll go look for a new server. Just, I gotta see, what are they doing? Just hanging out? We're in a server based out of Poland. Part of my heritage. But I don't speak it at all. Quite a few things genetically, but majority mixture of Italian and Polish. Random fact about me. Go on foot. Got more options for where we can go. I should go up to him and be like, how's the war going for you guys? And then just fucking shoot him with a AT round. The server is empty, like there's just 3 of us here. That'd be so messed up. Show up. Kaboom. There's like nothing else to do in this server. I forgot I chose Recon unit. Yeah. Can you kill people with the hammer? I don't think so. Alright, yeah, we kind of explored this whole map. That's how we spent the first 30 minutes of the stream. We joined the match, it lasted like 15 minutes because our team was just so trash, and I explored like a third of the map, or half the map, how you want to look at it. Then the match ended. Then we couldn't find a server with people in it, so I hopped in this empty Polish server over here to just check out the rest of the map. We've kind of seen the rework and refresh. That was the main point today, was to see the rework. I wanted to do it in active combat, but sometimes it's meant to take in the views without worrying about it. Brett! 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 Gotta see. I remember I played in a few different country servers before. I remember that time me and Kat wanted to play Tobruk when it first came out, and the only server that had it was like a German server based out of Germany, and everyone there was speaking German. Like nobody really spoke English. So Cap takes command chat. He's like, "Hello," and they started just bombarding him in German. No idea what the hell's going on. Did that bro just leave, or did he respawn? Man, I was going to go talk to him. Alright, maybe we'll go try and check the server browser. Brett doesn't respond to me. I'm going to whack him in the head with a shovel and leave. Not like he loses anything. Server's dead. And it looks like the other guy left because he's nowhere to be found. Unless he changed class and hasn't spawned back in. Oh. Crit! Crit! Is that crit? No, it's the other guy. No, I'm just being mean and toxic. Whack bro in the head. He didn't respond to me, man. I didn't know if he was friendly or not. What's going on here? What's going on, man? What was that? Brett left. I think he rage quit. Where can I put this? I can't put it anywhere? Yo, come here. Did it get him? Yeah, I got him. I'm gonna leave. Actually, that guy was nice. Let me, can I type to him? That was nice. Tell him I had to do it. We were fucking around with nades anyways. We were both just throwing them around the room and shit's exploding while we were running around from them. I think we're both bored. Alright, let's see. Here we go. We got more servers now that are officially up. Lowest ping being 75. And it has no wait time. Let's go. Apparently a French-Belgium server. I swore I was there before. But we'll actually be able to play the game now. Obviously, that match in between doesn't count. Because I'm not going to count the match where we just ran around. Plus, there was no kills or anything. I'll count the first match because we did join. We were exploring, but we did shoot someone. Or we don't have to count it. This will technically be our first actual legit match. Ah!
Allez.
Buongiorno. I don't know how this is gonna work. We have people speaking like French or something over here. I don't know what they're saying, but either way. What language are we speaking here, sir?
Quoi?
What?
Oh. T'as dit quoi?
I don't know what these guys are saying. Man, just making up quotes over here. Propaganda boy. The fuck? Why did we die? The fuck? Anybody know what happened?
Tu me parles d'Arabe?
What'd you do?
Mais c'est pas un français? Si, mais il fait exprès, il se fout.
Le marqueur.
Allez, vraiment. Pourquoi il est au fond là-bas? Il est plus dans le char. Allez. Hello tout le monde. Ah. Mais. Et. Il est où? Je sais pas. Et pourquoi il a pris un chanteur coco? Il était là. Il a pris un chanteur.
Camion supply villager au QG.
They booted me off the server. Bruh. I'm not counting anything KD wise on the stream up to this point. Those motherfuckers. And motherfuckers. Try and join this one, I guess. Refresh. gonna try and join back, but I'm not gonna talk on comms. Don't talk. It's like the only server we can get in. They're fucking assholes. The first two matches today, the one legit match and the one non-legit match, not gonna count because I was mostly just exploring, trying to check out the map. I think they wanted to play with somebody else, so they booted me. But let's join Fox. Just not talk. I think that's our best option. I can't believe I legit just got kicked from this server because I don't speak French. But today's been weird. As a... Oh, bro, what the fuck? What was that kill? What was that kill? Dude, these are some fucking toxic ass French people, bro. For real. What the hell? Why did I get shot in the back of the head? Just randomly? Or was that on purpose? I should just go command and then just speak English. They'll fucking kick me out again. Those motherfuckers, bro. Like, I don't know if I can take today seriously. We'll play the match and stuff, and I'll stick around as long as I can without getting kicked, but the fuck? Why did bro just shoot me in the back of the head? The first match we joined, it had an hour and a half to go. It was a Czech server, so Czech Republic or whatever, and we were there for maybe like 15-20 minutes before it ended because our team was so bad they pushed us all the way back immediately. And all I did was make like a C shape around the map like this. Got killed here by someone at a Gary, respawned here, shot someone, and then the match ended. Then we joined an empty server, a Polish server. We just explored the whole map. What the fuck? Seriously, just killing me.
Salut. Salut.
I'm not gonna say anything. Let's see if they do it again, because I hit the button. Apparently when you join to confirm that you speak French, you gotta type K or something. Not counting that 0 and 2, 0 and 3 against me, because I got team killed and killed twice. So on whatever we get on this match, we're gonna take a -3 from it for our own performance metric. Oh, alright. They're fucking douchebags. Sadly. I get it. You want to be strict about it, but come on, dude. Why does this server say 81 people, but there's 6 out of 6 in the queue? Try Polish-English server. Here we go. Let's go in there. We're stuck in a queue, but better than getting killed by the French multiple times just because they just decided to be toxic. They act like everybody in the server speaks French and is actively talking on the comms, but the odds are that's not the truth. Man, nothing up to this point counts on KD. We explored update 18, Stalingrad refresh. We saw a majority of the changes. Now I want to fight in them. Apparently when I tried to in that server, they just were not friendly about it. Like 450 hours of Hello Loose, that's the first time I ever got kicked out of a server because they didn't want someone speaking English in the server. And they must have saw that I rejoined and they're just being toxic to me. Come on, bro. Polish people are nicer than the French. Let me in. Look at the German server. Oink to Kampfschwein. But nobody in the US for some reason is playing Stalingrad, as you can see. We have Poland, we have France, Belgium, we have German, we got Hello's Official Europe, we got Poland English server, and we got South America server. So we're just trying to get into the Polish English server. Because them French mofos were mean. I got nothing against the French, but those people specifically in that server that kicked me out for not speaking French. F them, yo, F them. Gotta look up how to say F you in French. Go in there and tell them. Like, that's why nobody likes you. That's why nobody likes the French. Obviously, I'm joking. But everyone knows that's a, that's thing that a lot of people say or joke about. Brought up in comedy, it's brought up by people who have their views. I haven't been to France in a very long time, so I can't vouch either way. Eddie. Yeah, we gotta try and join Ed, and Eddie. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Hello. Brother Sergeant Sionis. Whatever. I don't care if he talks or not. If you're hearing me, I'm gonna spawn on you. Trying to take down enemy Arty or something. Alright, now that we're in, hopefully we don't get kicked out of our fucking position again. 50 minutes in, we finally are getting a legit match. As in, you know, I'm focused on the gameplay, I'm not exploring the map. We spent like the first like 40 minutes exploring the map. 10 minutes getting kicked out of a French server because I didn't speak French. Now we're in this match. Shit, where the fuck was he? I'm gonna die. Respawn. I do like this screen a little bit. How, you know, it kind of tells you how you died. It'd be cooler if it told you exactly the weapon. So. Going back here. I don't feel like going up there and just dying right away. I'd rather work my way around than try and... I'm gonna try and head back here and take down Arty. But, yeah, let's see how the cookie crumbles. Where am I? I'm all the way down to King, right? Yeah. Again, hope everyone's having a good day, good week, good life. For anyone who tuned in, we spent, as I mentioned already, more than once, we spent almost 50% of the stream just exploring this map. Now we're actually playing it, so none of the first two experiences I had today, first three I should say, are gonna include. Of course, we're just getting fucked right now. I literally spawning in all the way over here, and there's some dude just all the way down there by himself. He's got to be a spotter, because why the fuck else would he be all the way down here? Where did he shoot me from? Bro is just right here at our Gary, but our Gary is not hot. Means maybe he doesn't know it's there. Not seeing anything around here, which makes me concerned because he's here. Question is, where the fuck is he? That's twice that I basically spawn in, go within like 15 feet of spawn and die. Alright, we saw one. See where it comes out of there. Bro. Bitch ass motherfucker. My ping in here, because that's also 176 ping. No wonder. Shoot her! Shoot her! Fucking Jurassic Park quotes up in here. Those quotes by McMaster are false. I feel like every time I try to play this map, you just spawn in and get fucking shot. I have 450 hours on this game. As much as I like this map, like how it looks, I feel like it's built as a fucking farm for Gary killing. Everyone and their mother just apparently knows where I'm at. When I spawn in, just shoots me right away. Yeah, last week this game used to be Saturdays every week, now it's Fridays, so random change. Hopefully my Hello Loose fans don't hate me for it, but now I'll be playing this on Fridays indefinitely with Insurgency, and then we'll go back to normal next week. This week's going to be an abnormal sesh, but again, we're checking out a brand new map. I think it was with McMaster, we used to like go in the maps when they came out, and we would like fully explore them, and then we would play them. Was that CS2 or what? I don't remember. That might have been CS2, maybe Call of Duty. We used to like check on maps, look at them, walk around them, like learn what they're like before we just hopped into an active match on them. Not a bad thing to do. Maybe we should just do that from now on by default. Anytime a new DLC drops, we go into the map and we just explore it with peace and calm. Yeah, if you can hear me, I'm working my way over. I spawned on you and got killed. Like 5 feet away earlier, so I spawned back here.
Okay.
You from Poland or the US? Or somewhere else? I got you. I'm all the way from the US with my atrocious ping, so. Got a European guy. He's also chill. See how chill this guy is compared to that French server we were in where they kicked me for not speaking French. Like, come on, bro. Man. Orange country. We don't get the politics around here. I think it's known as Trump country, man. I mean, we are right now. It's whoever's president at a given time. We don't get the politics or nothing around these parts. How they view us these days. Like we're a spray on tan. Literally going through a fucking hike over here through Stalingrad. Trying to get back to my guy. You got killed by Arty? Is there like a Wi-Fi signal on the top left? I think it's just because our connection's so bad because this is a server based out of Poland. It was the only server we could play in. The German server had a full queue even though there was 80 people in it. And then the French server were just kicking me out every time I joined because I didn't speak French, even though I don't know what the hell they wanted me to do to prove that I spoke French. Kind of confusing. But I also don't speak French, so that's probably why it's confusing. Still feel like they shouldn't be that toxic. We ever have a TGS server, you know. We prefer you speak English, but I'm not gonna boot one guy out because he doesn't. We're all here to have fun. It's a video game. This ain't no, this isn't the professional league. Counter-Strike here. These are just a bunch of casual players trying to have a good time. We're almost at him. 5 hours later. I see him. Yeah, server will say like 100 ping, but I have 260 ping. Hell Loose is like really bad with it. Like, honestly. It says like, they'll say like 80 ping and you go in and it's at like 120. It's just like, I don't know how that relates. You guys need to work on your ping values. But I'd rather be in this server than none at all. Between the ping and exploring the new map, we could always just skip KD, but I'm gonna see how we do the last hour here. Count that for the sesh. I don't see him.
It's okay, he's running somewhere from here.
Yeah, the plan once I get the custom is I'm gonna play in 2K 120 on the custom with no Streamlabs running on it. I'm gonna use this gaming laptop strictly to stream games, and I'll run 2K for everything. So we'll do 2K60 for console and 2K60 for PC. I tried doing console in 4K, but I mean this PC, if it's just streaming and that's it, nothing else, it could probably handle much more drastic, intense settings to make it look even better. But till then, it's gonna cost a lot of money. So I'm not trying to just rack up debt to build a custom and then to be stuck paying a year of interest kind of deal. I want to wait. We're better off being patient. Been patient this long, we can be patient a little bit longer. We're like hunting this guy down. Are you still tracking him? Shot. He's right by me. Unless there's somebody else.
It's a different guy. It's a tank group guy on here, and this guy was in white getting.
Really? Oh, he rage quit the server because we're losing. I'm out here all alone. Man, this is gonna be the second match today that we join. We just barely get any time in it. The first legit match I joined was gone before I had a chance to do anything. We just lost. It was like under 20 minutes, done. They just pushed us and all I did was spend 90% of it exploring. Trying to check out the new map. Then we joined an empty server. Then we joined a French server, got booted out twice. Then we got in this server because it just got to this map, and of course we're losing it already. Basically, to check this map out, I'm sacrificing the actual, you know, enjoyment of actually playing the game normally, but I'm glad we checked out the map, so pros and cons, I guess. We're checking out the map today, yes. Bad for the general, typical Hell Loose experience, yes. We stopped in the Volga River, so maybe if we work our way like across the south or something, we get in position behind them to start picking them off. The fuck? I think that was a vehicle that just exploded. Sucks not having my spotter. I think he thought we were gonna lose and he left. I legit think that he saw that we were losing the last sector and there was nobody on it. We're back to losing it again. So I think he lost hope and left. I'm gonna stick it out. Not what I was hoping to experience in Hell Loose today, but it is what it is. Why is nobody on defense, bro? We lost. We're not gonna. I'm just gonna lay here, stare at this guy. There's no point in doing anything. Our team's just straight fucking dude cards. I don't know how you lose that quickly. I mean, I guess it's not that quickly. It's been 45 minutes. We joined late, so we barely got any time in here before they lost. Yep. Fortunately, I don't think we're gonna see a vote keep this map. Back to finding another server. This is 100% not how I imagined this stream to go. But again, it is what it is. Not a terrible stream. We have to at least explore the map thoroughly. definitely explored it thoroughly, but for the actual trying to play a match on it, it's just been a shit fuck of an experience. We literally got here and in like 10 minutes our team loses. Why can't I see the maps that we're voting? Like, there we go. Alright. They're leaving this map, so let's get out of here. See who's still running a map. Latin America. 18 people. Like the only server we can join. French server is full and they'll kick me out anyway because I don't speak French, because that's the same server we were in earlier that they booted me out twice. We're trying to lay low in there. What can we? They don't feel like being a squad lead. We're at a recon, someone else can be a sniper. I don't know what it says. We just gotta keep our mouth shut so they don't boot me out of the server too. We're not speaking their language. Oh god, today has been wild. We legit have like under a half hour of time where we played in legit matches, and half of that I spent exploring the map, because we joined that first match that was active, and I literally did a C shape around the map from like here around to like here. Got killed, respawned here, took down someone, got put down, and then the match ended. Then we joined an empty server and just drove around the map for a while, just checking out the rework. That's why I'm here today, to check out the refresh. Then we joined the French server, got kicked out twice because I didn't speak the language. Then we played that Polish server that was English friendly. And of course the match ends in like 10 minutes and I get spawn killed like twice. Another time I didn't even get to do jack shit. Now we're in a Latin American server that's like 25% full. Now I'm getting killed for something. We're not allowed to be. Let's just leave this. Try joining Baker's squad. I'm assuming it killed me because I'm not Recon. I just gotta keep my mouth shut so this guy doesn't know that I don't speak Spanish or Portuguese. I don't know what they speak in this server. Maybe I won't get killed this time. What's with these toxic non-English speaking servers, bro? I'm gonna assume some of our servers in the US would be as toxic to people who don't speak English. Kinda ridiculous. 450 hours in this game. I never got kicked out of a server for not speaking the language till today. Even when I joined the German server, they didn't fucking kick us out, even though we didn't speak German. Cap was talking full on English to him, and they were just responding in German over comms from the command chat. Thinking today, maybe we just say fuck counting a KD, and we just try to enjoy the rest of the stream because we have 45 minutes left to burn, and this is far from a typical Hello Loose session for me, sadly. Positives, I've seen most of this map. I know what it looks like. I've seen the rework. I've seen the pros and the cons. Mostly pros in my view. I really like the rework. Cons of today, I'm just not getting that Hello Loose experience I got on for. Ah! I thought they had him pushed all the way back. They're wrapping around in the north. How was my ping in this server, bro? 160. That's the other thing today. Every server I join, we've had a ping like of like 150 plus because nobody in the US for some reason wants to play Stalingrad. I don't know what the fuck's going on the US servers, but you know, you guys could run Stalingrad. It's brand new. Nope. See someone straight ahead, but we're too far to engage with a PPSH. I'll try and take him out. We'll try and lock in again. I'm not gonna. I think we're just gonna skip tracking KD today. We literally have over an hour and 15 minutes in, and none of it's been actual like KD worthy stuff. Because I spent 50 minutes just exploring this map on 2 different servers just to check it out. I really like what they did with the train yard. I really like what they did on this backside, and I feel like. I assume it's not just me, I just feel like the colors are much more vivid and strong. Killed that motherfucker. Fuck! Where was he? He's on the left somewhere. I didn't see him at all. Trying to go all the way back, as far as we can go. Fuck, where is he? Is he in the fucking house or just peeking through the fence, bro? Yeah, he's just fucking sitting over there camping. Straight up, he's just camping somewhere. He has a little spot where we can't see him. That's what he's doing, just sitting on it. Being a little bitch. Go here. Work our way north. See what we could do. At least we're getting some combat here, I mean. But this is not, yeah, this is not how I typically play Hella Loose, and this is also not how Hella Loose is typically experienced. I'm gonna leave all the footage in, but I am gonna cut the intro on the reason that we waited around a little bit to find the server. And load into it because we had to go in queue. We actually kill him. There, we got him. Got a clip of that. We do montages every once in a while. People really love when you blow shit up. Something Like our most popular social posts and YouTube shorts are always me just like blowing shit up and like hella loose. So obviously, anytime we get some footage, we gotta just collect it together. Imagine if that truck was full of people. That would've been fucking awesome. Me and McMaster on squad yesterday and rolled up in a vehicle with a automatic weapon, automatic gun on it. We just fucked up like 2 transport trucks full of people. It was pretty cool. Like the odds of doing that are low. I think I've blown up like 1 truck full of people in this entire game. Sure, with AT I might have blew up a truck with like 2-3 people in it, but I never got a full truck until the one time I was armor. We had eyes on the objective and they pulled directly into it, obliviously. They gotta be spawning somewhere around here. They gotta have a Gary. Trying to work my way down here without getting killed. See if we can locate. Because they're obviously lining in somehow. I think they're coming across the northernmost part of the map. Somewhere up here on the North Railway. They gotta have some spawns or outposts out here somewhere. There's no way they're running all the way from Clxxxi. I don't believe that for a second. Imagine every time they die, they have to run all the way over here. This is where that guy killed me from a bunch of times. I'm almost certain. He was somewhere right here. He's peeking this fence or somewhere around here. Why so quiet? I don't know. That's a different question. Should not be this fucking quiet out here. Ah! I didn't hit him with those? That's crazy. How many kills we got? 4? 3. How many people on our team? Yeah. Like, not enough people to warrant, like, too exciting of a battle. I'm gonna deploy down here, work my way up again, because it gave me that chance to get that AT takedown. It's like the highlight of our stream other than exploring Stalingrad. I'm disappointed this map just came out and it's already fucking dead. Like, in a sense, like, why aren't there more servers? Why can't we just have 24/7 servers that just focus on new maps for like a week or two after they come out? Like, for real, dude. It's been less than like 2 weeks, I think, since this rework got dropped. And literally can't find a server to enjoy it in. I've had a decent time. It hasn't been a great time or a good time, but it also truly isn't a bad time. It's a decent time. It has its pros and cons. Checking out the map, definitely a big pro. Killing a few people and getting that truck, yeah. Definitely you can say that's a positive, but having trouble finding servers, especially ones that are full. Toxic people in other countries with strict language restrictions, definitely con. And this is like far from... We literally joined the server that's seeding, but it was the only one we could join. Hopefully Insurgency Sandstorm goes a little bit better. Sorry to spend so much of the stream talking about pros and cons and what we've done, but just analyzing on the fly. I'm a super cool guy. Even Zane thinks so. Right, Zane? Where are they fucking spawning in if they're not, like, can't figure out where they're spawning in from. They're obviously pushing in from somewhere. It is a seeding server, so we're not going to have just swarms of like 20 people pushing in at once together, like you would in a normal match, but they gotta be coming from somewhere. And I just don't see shit behind enemy lines. We're still in like the approved area, but there's no way they're running all the way from Dolgi. There's no way. That'd be nuts. Just died. All right, we saw where they're coming in from. Oh shit, the fuck was that? I don't think tanks are allowed this early in the match. The fuck? Pretty sure tanks are not allowed this early in the seeding match, but alright. You see some over there? Oh yeah, I forgot we're in a Latin America server. They probably don't speak English. And then I have a ping of fucking 188. Then I get kicked for high ping. You gotta be joking me, bro. You can tell the ping is horrible. Maybe a server opened up that's not this server. Of course not. It's kind of sad. I'm definitely disappointed with hella loose today. It's not hella loose's fault though, it's the server's fault. Like, why is there no fucking servers with Stalingrad going on? With less than 2 weeks after it came out. Like, are you fucking joking? The only server I could find is I'm gonna just go back in. We have nothing better we can do. We have a little bit under a half hour to go, but I could join an empty server and just go running around exploring. I'm definitely not hype about this stream, but we did the purpose, which was to just play the game. This guy's got 160 ping. Why is he allowed to stay in and I'm not? Motherfucker. We're probably gonna get kicked again, but fuck it. We got nothing to lose. Well, yeah, some gameplay is better than none. So far today, we spent like 5 minutes in a queue to get into a match. The match lasted like 15 minutes, even though it was a brand new match because my team was trash. We just drove around the map from here to like here, down to here, and then found the Gary. I was about to dismantle and got killed. Respawned to try and defend back here. Killed someone and got killed, and then the match ended. Then we joined an empty server, a Polish server that was empty. And we just explored the map for like 20 plus minutes. Just drove around the whole map everywhere, like just taking in all the refresh we were. Then I joined the French server twice. Wasted like 10 minutes doing that, and they just kept kicking me out for not speaking French. Then we joined another Polish server where my team sucked, and the match only lasted 15 minutes because they pushed us all the way down. So I barely got any gameplay in there. We killed a few people, that was about it. Then we got in this server, a seeding Latin America server. And apparently we got kicked for high ping. But we did blow up a truck and kill quite a few people. This is I have 180 streams to prove that this is not how my streams go. Usually I just hop into a popular US server on the East Coast or Central that's mostly full. And yeah, we just chill there for the day, having a good time, kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. But today apparently we're all out of gum. That's definitely not how he says it, but this is the closest we're going to get to experiencing typical Hello Loose gameplay, so I'm just rolling with it. Usually I don't like to join seeding servers in any game, but sometimes. But when it's the only option, it's the only option. The other servers had like 2 people in them, so. Do people just hate the Stalingrad rework, or did they just play it so much the first friggin' weekend that nobody wants to play it anymore? Or the servers just aren't letting us get it. Or people aren't voting it. There's something going on. This is abnormal. I usually play this on Saturdays, so I don't think on a Saturday we'd have as much trouble. But we're now playing this on Fridays, so we're gonna have to adapt what servers we hop in and all that kind of stuff. Feeling we're gonna get kicked for ping eventually, but I'm gonna just stick it out for now. Some action's better than none. If you want to see my exploring the map, taking a look around, checking it out, just watch like the first like hour. That covered a majority of it. Maybe the first hour and 15. But that probably include that French server where they kept kicking me out for no reason. One guy team killed me. Maybe he was an admin and... Problem is I spoke English and it was a French server. And they must have told somebody. That was it. They weren't very friendly French people. It's a Latin American server, but nobody's like talked to me the whole time, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm just keeping my mic shut or mouth shut because I do not want them kicking me for not speaking, you know, Spanish or Portuguese or something. I'd rather just lay off comms and lay low. Like some Eric Clapton. Obviously, it's not lay low, it's lay low, but yeah, you can rewrite it. Lay low. Sorry to disappoint people who tune into this expecting me on a typical Hallelujah session, but we had to check out Stalingrad. Yeah, I'll still try to get into a Stalingrad next week, but I'm not willing to go to something over like 50 ping next week. We're sticking to a US server, even if it's West Coast or, you know, UK or Ireland or something I'm willing to do, but we're not going to do no Polish/German/Latin America servers. I'll just not play Stalingrad at that point. Especially between the high ping and some of them just being toxic to where it's just, you know, people who don't speak their language. Again, I'm sure people who join the US servers get treated the same way. I'm just English speaking, so they never give me a hard time, but sure, I'm not alone. And the vice versa, if you know what I mean. They're starting to take railway. We gotta like get up here and figure out what the fuck's going on. They're right there. It looked like you just spawned in, maybe. That might be their, I doubt it's a Gary, but it's probably an outpost. Fuck. I knew it was somebody was gonna be around. It was too quiet. I had a strong feeling I was gonna kill. It's the same fucking dude. He's just back there the whole time. I think it's the same guy who was camping on the fence. Or in the little building. Like way up here. And every time anybody went up there, he would just fucking shoot us right away. Pretty sure. We have 20 minutes left, so I'm just gonna chill in the server. But again, we're not tracking KD today. Taking this week off from KD. Just spend most of the time exploring, then joining high ping servers. It's not worth saying, oh, I had a bad day KD wise. That's expected. When you're repping 210 ping and trying to play a shooter game, don't expect to hit shots. That explains why that first guy I shot at all crazy earlier, just nothing was registering. That was a server with like 200 plus ping. Like nothing was hitting. I respect getting kicked for ping more than I get for getting kicked because I didn't speak French. I will say that. But at least I get it. Ping. Are they in there? Bro, what the fuck was that? Oh, fuck. This might get me kicked, but let's talk to this guy. Brazo Dayak. I'm scared. Fuck, what the fuck? Spraying right in his direction, bro. You would think even one bullet would hit because the gun's not 100% accurate. It's going to be in like a fucking circular shape around where I'm firing. But not one bullet looked to have hit that fucking dude. We killed 6 people since we got back in the server. We died 8 fucking times somehow. I don't even know how we died 8 times. This still tracking the KD from before I left the server? I'm confused. I don't remember killing 6 people since we joined back. It might still be including the KD before I got kicked for high ping. I don't know. Not that it matters. Again, we're not tracking KD today. We're just burning the last 18 minutes. Fingers crossed that Insurgency goes better, but there's no new map in Insurgency, and Insurgency treats new maps better. While I can't find servers on Insurgency that are not co-op, at least on Insurgency they have a whole mode dedicated just playing the new map when they drop one, so. Hopefully next week, if we're lucky, we'll get lucky and like it'll be a U.S. server on a Stalingrad match that we can join or vote to be in that match. You know what I mean? From a different map and get to experience it legit, not in foreign servers that are seeding and toxic. Again, Hella Loose is officially now on Fridays indefinitely. Kind of like the server availability on Saturdays better, but let's not judge trying to play a new map on that. I don't care what maps I play every week, I just play whatever the fuck I can find. I try to avoid like Omaha Beach and stuff because those maps are ultra toxic, but that are supplied. They're pinging over here. I'm just gonna go. We have nothing to lose with our 160 ping, other than getting kicked for high ping or shots not registering. They work. See, motherfucker. This is our lane. Fuck! I saw him too. He popped around that corner. They were all over me there. I didn't see anybody straight ahead, but he heard that gunfire and push. At least it wasn't the same fucking dude eight times in a row.
Go your lobby, go your lobby.
I don't know what this guy's saying. Another thing, reason I'm just being quiet. Because it's the only server with more than 2 people in it that had this map going. And if I say something and they're an admin and they don't like that I speak English, I'm going to be getting a screen that says you've been kicked. And I do not want to get that right now. I'd rather just pretend my mic doesn't work. We can at least try to shoot some more people before our time's up. Well, last week we canceled our stream because I tried to play Stalingrad. Joined like a far in like French English server and had ultra toxic teammates and got spawn killed like 5 times in a row, and that was like all that happened in like a half hour, and I was just like fuck this and got off and switched over to Battlefield 6 because it was new and I was just feeling Battlefield 6. So I've been slaying in Battlefield 6. I mean, it's one of the easier shooter games out there, let's be realistic, but brings me back to the days like Battlefield 4. It feels like a modern version of Battlefield 4. That's how I feel about it. I enjoyed Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. I didn't hate them like some other people did. But I want to get this game back into its normal slot. Kind of random that tells you how long you were alive. They could have just had cause of death. They don't need this whole fucking paragraph. You died by gunfire. Okay. Well, I was wondering how I died. Heard bursts of automatic fire and I went down. I died because I tripped, stubbed my toe, and smacked my head on the rail. I got too scared of the gunfire. Is that someone shooting right here? Do we have anybody down here? Anybody that we see? Well, obviously there's blueberry icons, but anybody that we see here, light them the fuck up. Figured it spawned down here where it says there's a tank over there. But I'm not AT. I was AT before they kicked me out for high ping. Then someone took my AT spot. I wouldn't be surprised if they complained about my ping or something to an admin. High ping and playing AT. They just wanted to be AT and kicked me because they took it so quickly. I hate toxic servers like that, but I used to run servers. I used to have a Battlefield 4 server, and I used to have a Counter-Strike and Day of Defeat servers back in like the 1.6 Condition Zero source era. Battlefield 4 was the last servers that we ran. We had a TGS official server on Battlefield 4 on console. And it would actually be full. I would get on, like, check what's going on like a Friday night, even though I wasn't playing the game. It would just be full. It was pretty cool. I'm open to opening some TGS servers, but we gotta, like, sit down and really think about it if we want to do it, where we want to do it. We don't have the people willing to seed it. I play this 2 hours a week. I'm not going to get on every day to make sure it seeds. Like, we would need a dedicated crew of people who, you know, find someone who plays hella loose and only hella loose and is willing to keep our server going and be a main admin kind of deal. I don't want to pay money and have a server just rotting, if you know what I mean. Not worth opening a CS2 server in today's world. Call of Duty obviously doesn't need servers. Battlefield 6, you can have servers, but what the fuck's the point? Honestly, unless you're doing custom stuff like you're making Counter-Strike maps in Battlefield. Who's using a tank? We're still seeding. It's against the rules, you bitch-ass motherfucker. The fuck's going on? I literally thought it's seeding and it says you can't use armor. I went Recon and got fucking killed because I was playing Recon when there was less than a certain amount of people. But this guy could shoot a tank at us. What kind of shit is that, dude? Whack-ass server rules. After this, I am looking forward to some Insurgency, because we'll actually be playing normal PvP. I haven't played in 2 weeks. So it might be a little bit rusty, but we'll try. The fuck, bro? I would say something in chat, but again, we're in a Latin American server, and somehow the admin's gonna decide I spoke English, so he's kicking me. Last time I killed someone here, someone immediately just came in and shot me. Fucking dark as shit down here, too. Bro's toast now. I'm getting my kill, man. You ain't getting res. Fuck out of here. I'll commit a war crime if I need to. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. I'm getting my kill point, boy. You ain't getting res in my clock. Considering it's not a real war, I wouldn't worry about it. But even in a real war, I would think twice about leaving some injured dude on the ground, because if he wants to pull out his pistol and just cap you, he can. But I also don't want to just drop a grenade on the dude while he's down. Gets into a gray area. Really does, like real quick, because your life's on the line. You can't fuck around. Not gonna die to keep the guy alive, but if he's gonna give up and surrender, he has a right to have a second chance after that life, in my view. War sucks for everybody. Just sometimes you gotta fight good versus evil, as we've seen through time. At 9 minutes. I think we hit him. Pretty sure we hit him. Pretty sure we hit him. Ah! Ah! My teammate was right there. Fucking yelling in pain and agony. Eight minutes, so I'll do like one more life, and then I'm gonna call it. Again, we got to fully explore the map for the most part and see it, all that stuff. We also never actually got to experience a full-on 50v50 reasonable match on Stalingrad. Both times I joined the server that we actually had a match, it lasted no more than 15 minutes from the start because our team was just fucking trash in both servers and just got pushed all the way back to the river. Fuck, dude, he's right there. He's got eyes on our spawn. I'm gonna go in for another life because that was too quick. Let's just go in, try and, you know, blast a few people. Worst case, we die and we get off. No KD for today, but we'll be back to normal next Friday. Next Friday, I'm joining a server that's in the US. I'm joining a server that has, you know, just enough space available to be as close to a full match as possible, or wait in a small queue to get in because it's so full. And yeah, that's how we're gonna rep it. That's how we're gonna do. Back to normal next week, even if we don't get to play Stalingrad. But I'm gonna try. If I see US server with Stalingrad, we will give that priority. But if we don't, then I'm just gonna hop into whatever map we get. We can just enjoy the game normally next week. Last week we canceled it. This week was abnormal session. That means it's been like 3 weeks since I had a normal Hell Loose session. Not 2 weeks, right? Yeah, 2 weeks, not 3 weeks. Last week was an abnormal session. The session before that was fine. We did pretty good. We were playing AT. We had a pretty solid sesh. I think I was on foot the whole time with like a 1.6 KD or something, whatever the hell it was that I mentioned at the beginning. So it was a decent session. Just like a recap, I really like the rework of this map. I think it's pretty solid. I just have not had yet the chance to actually enjoy a full match on it. So I'm hoping next week or one of the upcoming weeks we can eventually find a server that is up and running with this. Nice and smoothly. That's kind of the pros of today. I got to see the whole map. I like the whole map. I give it 2 thumbs up, the rework. I really like it more than what this map used to be. Cons of today, we just never had a chance to actually enjoy it in a normal, full-on, you know, match. Either ended too quickly, our ping was too high, or they kicked us because we didn't speak French. So, like, as far from the stream, I wanted to promote this update, but we got to explore the map. That was one of the main goals. And I have to say, I'm pretty content with what they did with the map. I really like it. Especially up here. It just also feels more vivid. Just trying to run around and find some action because we got to get off in 4 minutes. Game, what are you doing? Gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. It wouldn't climb up a little fucking I'm getting off. That's it for me. We'll take the few minute early dismissal. I love you, Hello Loose, but seriously, I can't climb a little fucking thing as a full-on fucking soldier that was trained by the USSR to fight in the war. Like, come on, dude. Your update's slacking, man. 450 hours later of Hello Loose time on this channel, and like, it still bewilders me that they just leave out some of the core functionality. I know they took over from another development team and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I'm willing to accept this game will never be what it could be. It's still a great game. It still has been my favorite shooter game in the last like 2 years. But it has a long way to go. I'm really hoping Hello Loose Vietnam shows what the game could have and should have been. I think they should just kind of leave this game on the back burner, which they probably will. They're not going to prioritize it as much. They're still going to do updates, but it's not going to get the same treatment as Vietnam, but that makes sense. But like, at that point, they should just focus on, after Vietnam, maybe do a modern one and then come back to World War II when we were like, you know, when Unreal Engine 6 out or something, when we can really revamp the game and make it better. That'd be my view. But yeah, whatever they decide is their choice. Again, I'm not covering KD today because it's not worth it. A quick summary once again. We joined an active server in Europe. I forget what server it was. I think it was like Polish or something. The match started. We explored the map instead of actually fighting. We just drove around for like 15 minutes, got killed. Respawned, shot one dude, and the match ended because our team was so trash that they just pushed us all the way back to the river. Then we joined an empty Polish server, whatever that was. And we just drove around the map and took 20 plus minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it was, to just really look at the map, drive around, take a look at it, fuck around, whatever we were doing. Then we joined the French server. They kicked me out twice because I didn't speak French. Then we joined another Polish server where, again, it only lasted like 15 minutes because our team sucked. So I was sniper and we shot a few people. And then next thing I know, we're in this Latin America server and just seeding because it was the only server that Stalingrad had going for it. I'm sure if we look now, it's still, yeah, we could have, for example, maybe joined this server, but that was not available. This is the server we joined. I'm pretty sure. This server was not on Stalingrad. This server, I think, was, but this server was as well, or was not, I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. Barely any servers, and notice there's only one US server, and it has 2 people in it, because nobody in the US for some reason playing Stalingrad. Maybe it's too early in the day, I don't know. But it is what it is. So let's go ahead and go through that outro. Yeah, Zane, as you can see, we're done. So schedule up. Insurgency Sandstorm next to 4 o'clock. Ground Branch tonight. Battlefield 6, Warzone, ATS tomorrow. No stream Sunday. Hell Loose will return next Friday for a normal stream. We're just going to accept this stream as it was and let it be. Again, the main goal was to check out Stalingrad, and we did. Maybe not in the way we wanted, but we still checked it out. Shout out to MFR across the board, BBT on Patreon, Muddy McMaster on membership. Appreciate the support. Thanks for watching, like, sub. Peace out.